Hello, this is Catherine and Tanya, Twin Flame Mystique 1111. Thank you for joining us. Today we are doing a reading for the Twin Flames energy update.
Twin Flame, Divine Partners.
Soulmates.
High vibe soulmates, not all soulmates.
Right.
So let's see what's going on. We know already, but before starting with the cards, we know that Spirit has been getting people ready.
Yes.
For union. Mm-hmm. So you're likely being pushed, or your twin flame is being pushed to do the work necessary or to get in the right situation to make these unions happen.
Right. Absolutely.
Because there are a lot of unions coming in. I think the Lionsgate portal brought in a lot of
right, that was the instigator.
a lot of union energy. Mm-hmm. So now riding that wave of union abundance, mm-hmm. Now it's just a matter of getting your vibration and your energy right to make this union happen.
Right, and again, it is the feminine energy. Right? This one is the feminine energy.
Yeah, the feminines are on the left and the masculines are on the right.
So the feminine energy is divine energy, is the one that is the lead. So this is what is setting the mood for the divine feminines, and this is the sacred pool, which is about reflection. And look, it's again, very important, and it is a repetitive message for the divine feminines, since most of you are the leads.
The more awakened twin.
How do you want the divine masculine to come in if you haven't done the work for it, right? And for those of you that are doing the work for it, there is still something that is lacking a bit. And that is the self-worth.
Self-worth and self-love. Work on your self-esteem.
Yes.
And if anyone knows about doing the work, it is my twin, because I was not the most cooperative twin flame in the world. I was very resistant to everything at first. And so, yeah, she knows what she's talking about. Knows what she's talking about.
And it's all in the surrender that you give to Spirit, to the universe, and start taking care of you. And once you focus on you, then that's whenever you're able to sharpen up your spidey senses, what I call them, your intuition especially. And in speaking to one of our lovely soulmate, a soul family, a person in our soul family that is the lead of their twin flame relationship, he is experiencing that. He's experiencing the telepathy, the push and pull of the twin flame path, and in the surrender and in the work that he has done, his intuition has sharpened, and that has helped with the telepathy between the two.
Yeah.
And that is the push-pull where the twin flames, the more awakened twin flame is feeling it with their senses, and the other twin is experiencing it. And that's what's happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's working, and it works.
So let me for this particular collective of twins, it's not going to apply to everybody.
Right.
But for this particular, who I'm channeling now, you guys are the ones that are going to be needing this message the most.
Right.
This is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing with the left, we got the feminine, the right, we have the masculine. The feminine, like we said, work on your self-love. When you look in the mirror, do you like what you see?
Exactly.
As within, so without.
Right.
So you have to, if you want that perfect partner, that twin flame, that divine partner, you have to be that first. So when you look in the mirror, is that what you see? Or are you still stuck in karmic cycles or what have you, or not loving yourself enough to get away from toxic situations?
Yes.
So, go ahead.
I was just going to say that is the law of attraction that's always working. Law of attraction is working 24/7. Whatever your mindset is, that's what you're going to attract more of. If you are in a lack mindset mentality, you're going to get more of that. Remember that always.
And here's another little secret about the twin flame journey. For a lot of twin flames, the person you thought was your twin flame is not your twin flame. That was the case for us. It's the case for a lot of our clients. This is what this is telling me.
Right, and that is because of there's been a lot of misinformation throughout the
has
years
been.
And decades of how twin flames come together, what the twin flame path is, the journey is, and it is leaving too many of you confused. And in your confusion, you become disgruntled, and then you say, you know what, I want to give up. That's it. I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm done with the crying. I'm done with being ghosted. I'm done with all of that. Well, and this is what Tanya is saying. You've got to do the healing. The truth is in the healing, right? And that runner chaser, all of that is making you disgruntled, all of that is making you unhappy, wanting you to quit, okay, is a karmic catalyst relationship.
That's true. And right now, so for the feminine, they're in the 5 of summer or the 5 of cups energy. And what that is, you've suffered a loss.
Yes.
You suffered a loss, and, whoever this person was to you, you're hurt. It's like the crying over spilt milk. But what this particular, the fairy tarot, it will say, trust that there is a reason for everything that happens.
That's
Remove
right.
yourself from the negative emotions of others.
That's right.
Focusing on that which frightens or worries you. So you've retreated. You've disconnected from the world. So, but let me tell you what your true twin flame has been doing.
Yes.
Because his cards, or hers, whatever, are completely different. So your true twin has the wishing well. And what they've done is they've made a wish. They have thrown their coin or their wish into the well because they know what they want. They're not confused. Right. They know exactly what they want. They've told Spirit exactly what they want.
Right.
And they walked away. They're not attached to an outcome.
Right.
And that is how you manifest anything, really. Is that you have to detach from the outcome.
Right.
So right now his energy, as opposed to your 5 of Cups energy, is the King of Cups. So he's good. He's solid. He's emotionally mature. He's got his stuff together, at the moment. And for his romance angel card, he has gotten calling in your soulmate. That's because he's calling in his soulmate.
Wow.
So feminine, you're it.
Right.
Just because, you don't know who your twin is, or you were fooled by a catalyst or a false, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
You got to think, your twin is asking for you.
Your twin is waiting. Look, the work that you've done is working. It does work. And this is another way to know if you are in a runner, chaser, karmic catalyst relationship, is that you're doing your healing, you're doing your inner work, you're doing your surrender and your release, and the person that you're thinking is your twin flame has not changed, is still doing the same thing, has not evolved spiritually.
Yeah,
if you have.
If nothing has happened.
So this is the sign right here that the work that you're doing has been getting through to the divine masculine, but
It's just not who you thought.
Right, it's not. You're still caught up in the the karmic catalyst. Let that go. Let that karmic catalyst go, and see it for what it was. It was just soul growth.
Because what they come in to teach you, this is why you got the sacred,
the sacred pool. Yeah, because
it's telling you,
right.
if you have enough self-love, and we don't see, that's the problem with some of the misconceptions around the journey.
Exactly.
It feeds into a narcissistic personality. It feeds into women or feminines not loving themselves enough to say, you know what, I don't care if you're my twin flame or not. This is insane. You're not going to treat me like this.
Exactly.
I'll go find a high vibe soulmate. Now, what are you going to really do when you do that? Your real twin's going to come in.
That's right, because it took that to get you away from, and releasing and letting go. The runner chaser, the karmic catalyst, is meant to reflect to you. That's why there seems to be so much in common that you have with this person. And there's a lot of mirroring happening. And the reason for that is because they are meant to mirror back to you what you are needing to heal before union within yourself and the union that draws in your twin flame. So think about that.
And this is not something that's way off in the future.
Exactly.
This is something like what had happened with us.
There.
Once you surrender, once you take your power back,
right.
Once you step into your, self-love and your self-esteem, it happens like that, like literally in a snap. Because God's in charge. And if God said, you know what's going to happen now? It's going to happen now. Bam. And it's done.
It's done. The divine timing is when it happens. And release all expectations. That's how you get out of your way. That is going into surrender. Is to give it to God, give it to the universe, and then just go with the flow. Go with the flow and take care of you. And this is when it happens. And again, the truth is in the learning. In the healing. In your healing. So, but get rid of the confusion first. Know who you are dealing with in the relationship that you are in. If you are feeling that you're in a twin flame relationship, know who you are dealing with first. If you are in a runner, chaser, narcissistic, mirroring relationship, being ghosted, again, the runner chaser, you are running from you, you are chasing you. Everything that you are needing to heal of yourself for your twin. The twin flame the twin flame dynamic is we're opposites. It is yin and yang for balance and contrast. And it's easy. It's not hard, and it's not any of this painful path and journey. It is painful because you resist to let go. You resist to surrender, and you resist to see it for what it is. And that's where we come in. This is where we come in trying to help clean up the information, the misinformation that's out there about the twin flame path.
Because you got to think, why are there not more twin flames in union?
This is why.
And this is why. And we, you know, we were along on that same path.
Right.
You know, until the surrender. If you surrender, it doesn't matter who you think your twin flame is. It's not, because it's really not going to matter at that point. When you surrender, period.
Done.
So, you know, for divine feminines, like, you never let anybody treat you like this before, but you're going to let somebody treat you like, you know, like trash just because you think they're your twin?
Exactly. You need to get into your self-love. You need to get into your self-worth. And that is your sign. That's your sign. That's narcissistic.
Your twin builds you up, doesn't tear you down. It's different. Even when I was unawakened to the connection, you know, which I was not awakened to the connection at first, you know, I would never dare do anything to hurt her, you know, not intentionally or not period, not at all.
Right.
Even though I wasn't buying into the whole that we were twins yet. It was all very abrupt, all very, you know, it was a huge tower moment, you know, when you think somebody else is your twin and then you find out otherwise. It's a huge tower moment. It's like you feel like, you know, well, everything, now what do I do? You know, like everything that I thought I knew about twin flames and the journey was basically just wrong. You know.
Right.
And it puts us in a really dark place. You know, and so, you know, we don't want anybody to get stuck there.
Exactly.
Because you can get stuck there.
You can.
And then you're going to miss out. You know, you're crying over somebody that's, you know, basically not shit.
Exactly.
Just like I was doing.
Right.
You know, that's exactly what I was doing. It's like they're not, I mean, I'm sure there's something to someone.
Right. But Karmic Catalyst is a 3D, it's a 3D relationship meant to help you heal and rise to the 5D unconditionality of divine love.
So,
higher love.
As bad as you want to give up, you know, because I know a lot of twins are mad and they're upset about the journey. You can't blame them because they've been dealing with the karmic catalyst for so long thinking it's your twin. And why? Because the information out there is very confusing. The information out there is basically telling you that your catalyst, your false twin, is actually your twin. Yeah. And then the few people that manage to break through that and realize, wait, no.
Yeah.
That's not...
I'm worth more than that. Yeah.
Sorry,
that's
our dogs are playing in the background.
Yeah. So
hey,
just know that when you feel that you want to give up, you're giving up on yourself. That's the mirroring. Remember that. Whatever you are feeling, that is the worth in yourself. That's it. It's done.
You have to remain positive.
You resist,
persist.
Exactly.
Don't get stuck on, you know, a connection that was only meant to raise you up, that was only meant to prepare you for union with your real twin.
Right.
Don't get stuck on that person.
No,
because even though, you know, these connections take a while to, as far as getting all that karmic energy off of you.
Right.
You know, do the violet flame every day. That's what we do. That's what we tell our clients to do.
We do the violet
flame. Even if you don't feel like it,
right.
Do it anyway. Right. Because that's what's going to help you.
Right.
And as soon as you start doing that, and as soon as you know, move on from that person, or at least for the most part, move on from that person, at least physically.
Right.
You know, then your real twin is going to be...
That's true. And look, this is the energy.
There.
Like, This is the energy. This is you, feminine, divine feminine, right? This is you. You've done the work, but you're still being reflective. Why? Because you're still stuck on a karmic catalyst. But guess what? The work that you're doing has worked, because look, here's divine masculine. It is there. It's not far. It's up to you.
And it's not anything, I know it's triggering. It was triggering for me when I went through it, but you know what?
It's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be triggering.
Exactly.
It has to be triggering.
Welcome the triggering, because that is a message. That is a message in itself that, hey, pay attention. What are you being triggered about? That's what you need to heal. Right?
And your masculine, your true twin masculine.
Your only twin.
Your only twin is feeling what you're feeling.
Yes.
This is the 5 of Cups. So
right,
when I ask,
experiencing what you feel.
exactly.
Right.
So whenever I ask, what is this twin? How does this twin feel about this twin? Because these are the true twins.
Right.
He knows that this is your energy. He knows how sad and hurt that you are. Let's see what else we get here. And he's just kind of, he's waiting for the opportunity. He really doesn't know exactly. He's got that sword in his hand.
Right.
He doesn't know quite how to wield it yet.
Right.
It's like, well, shoot, I don't know. Because...
Yeah, all they're knowing is that, you know what? They're looking for a home now. They're looking for a home.
Because they've gone through they're going through their awakening, or they have gone through their awakening.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They're just,
to you.
They're waiting for you to do it. Because they have reconciled themselves with the truth. So whatever person that they had before, they know and understand that that person was not their truth.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Look, even if either one of you is in a marriage or in a serious, another serious relationship, it doesn't matter. Whatever is meant for you in this lifetime will come for you when it's having to do with divine partners, divine, high-vibing soulmates, and your twin flames, because you chose to be here for a reason, and that reason is for ascension, for the evolution of the human consciousness. That is that's the mission. That's the mission. But these karmic catalysts keep you stuck in this 3D perception of the sexual attraction and all of these 3D concepts about controlled environments, right? That has nothing to do with the twin flame path. Just telling you right now, especially for those of you that are, just romanticizing this path. Yeah.
So, yeah. Your masculine knows you're in this self-imposed prison.
That's right.
And he's going to try to help you out of it, but you have to let him.
Yeah.
So for right now, this is not the right time for you guys. Could it be the right time next month? Yep, sure can. Mm-hmm. It depends on you. It keeps giving me the card, ask your angels. So obviously it's going to be different for everybody.
Absolutely.
If you choose to not do the work, you're not going to go anywhere.
That's right.
And your twin's never going to get, never going to get the opportunity.
That's right.
It just depends on,
The divine feminine.
Yeah. Because you're the leader. You're the more awakened twin.
Right.
Even still, like the masculine, he may not even actually know about the twin flame journey, but what he's asked for is his soulmate. He's asked for his perfect partner. It doesn't matter what name you give to it.
Right. He's looking for a home because he's lonely.
And Archangel Michael is saying to him, pay attention to your dreams. This situation is already resolved. And to the feminine, you're on the right path. So it's almost like, it's kind of like the roles are reversed in a way.
I was just going to say that. Absolutely.
Because the masculine, now he's out of his own way. And how is he out of his own way? Because he's not thinking about union with his twin. He probably doesn't even know what a twin is. But what he does know is there's something more out there. And he has asked for this to become available to him.
Right.
And so now the ball's back in your court, feminine. And if you do the work, then you both get what you want.
Exactly.
Basically. So it's not the right time right now, but it will happen this says a year from now. It'll happen within a year. It'll happen in less than a year.
Yeah. And for some of you, it's before the end of the year.
Before the end of this year, right? You're right.
But you've got to be assertive. All of these messages are for your self-worth and your self-love.
It's time to get serious.
That's right.
It's time to get serious and do the work.
Right. That's enough with the woo-woo whatever and the running and chasing and all of that, because that has nothing to do with the twin flame or the high vibe soulmate or the divine partner. All that running and chasing, no. That is just a reflection for you and what you need to heal. Once you can be in that objective point of view, then it's easy to surrender.
Yeah,
it's easy. And to say, oh, wow, okay. And then you tell that person, you know what? Peace, love, and light.
Bye.
Thank you for what you're teaching me that I need to own about myself, in my self-love and in my self-worth. And see ya. Have a nice life. And that's it. And then you cut negative attachments, cords, or whatever you want to call it, energetic attachments. You cut all of that and move forward for you. Nobody else can do it but you. Nobody else can do this work but you.
If you're waiting for your knight in shining armor to come in and save you from your karmic cycle, your karmic marriage, your karmic partner, or save you from, anything for that matter, then that's all you're ever going to have is waiting.
Waiting, exactly.
For this to happen. And
exactly.
The only thing you're ever really going to get with that is another karmic.
Exactly.
Because you have to do the work.
Right.
And what we do, we work with twin flames who want to be in union with their twin flames. That's what we do. Right. So
and those
if you just go from reading to reading, hoping to hear something, I did it. I'm not going to lie, I did it. I would watch I don't know how many, readings on YouTube, hoping to hear something that, that appealed to me, even though I was doing the work too. But I would just go from reading to reading, I was it was like an addiction, you just wanted to hear what you want. You want to hear what you want to hear.
That's what most of y'all do. That's what most of you do. Okay, look, that's what those readings are for. That's fantastic because look, we're given a reading right now. If this resonates with you, fantastic. And you feel like you want to move forward, hey, get a hold of us. And let's do, let's get together. Let's have a session. But for those of you that it doesn't resonate, then it's not in your divine timing at this time. Give yourself a break. Have some self-care and decide who you are dealing with, who this person is that you are dealing with, that you are confused about in a runner-chaser, karmic calloused relationship, because that's why you're going to be confused. You're not confused when you're in surrender. Okay? But if you're confused, you are not in surrender.
Okay, so I asked why? Why is the feminine in the Five of Cups energy? And I got the Devil card. That's karmic.
That's a karmic relationship that you're still confused in.
So
it doesn't get any clearer than this.
It doesn't. And like I said, you know what, I guess, at least for right now, our message may not resonate with a lot of people.
Right.
But like we said, if you want to get into union with your twin, you might want to work with us. Because that's what we do. And we're really good at it. You know, I'm not trying to be...
we help you help yourself. We help you help yourself. Because nobody else can do it for you.
And as far as, you know, I'm not trying to be egotistical by any means.
No,
so
absolutely not.
How are we good at what we do? Because we've made so many mistakes in the past, we know what not to do.
Exactly.
And so when we finally do what actually works, then it's like, oh, snap. Well, we could save a lot of people a lot of time and a lot of heartache.
Right. Look, it's beautiful to be in your life purpose. It is beautiful to know your direction, know where you're going, knowing why you are here, why you chose to be here. It is beautiful and rewarding. And then on top of that, you are with your person. This is what we want for everyone. This is what we want for everyone.
And you can have that.
You can have that. We are just here to guide you. We can't tell you that we're going to do that this is going to happen for you, and that, you know, we're not going to give a guarantee and say, come work with us and you will be in union. You know what? Because the work depends on you. That union depends on you. Okay? If you're on this path, you're awakened to this path, it's for a reason. It's for a reason.
It wasn't meant to be easy.
Yeah.
It was never meant to be easy.
Exactly.
If it was easy,
right,
everybody be in union.
Exactly.
Right. You know?
Right.
But for feminine, you're on the right track. You're on the right path. You're on the right path.
You are.
We just want to try to get you there a little quicker by I guess making you cognizant of the idea, the concept, you know, that this person you thought was your twin was a catalyst.
Right. That's it. That's the big confusion. And once you're able to know who you are waiting for, then it becomes simple. It becomes simple.
It does.
Yeah.
So, oh my goodness.
All right.
I think, let me see if there's anything else. There's always more messages.
Oh, here we go. Look, watermelon, tourmaline.
That's for the feminine.
Heart chakra.
Yeah.
Stress reduction. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. Yes, this has been a repetitive theme here lately on self-care, you know.
Well,
self-care.
It's critical. And okay, so this is a repetitive message too. Mm-hmm. This is the elevation card. You're making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. Elevation, you know, that is about raising your vibration. Mm-hmm. And in order to have this, got the Ace of Wands.
Awesome.
In order to have this union, you have to be a vibrational match for it. That's why right now it's not the right time, because you don't vibrationally match this twin flame union.
So therefore you can't align to it.
You cannot align to it.
Until you do that work.
Yeah.
Until you do that work. Look, even if you're listening to this and you're not on a twin, you know, the twin flame path or a divine partnership path, none of that appeals to you. It's because you're meant to just ascend, and being that type of light worker. Okay? Remember that all of this is for a reason. There's a mission. There's a life purpose here in enlightenment. Okay?
And I'm gonna take that a little further though.
Yes.
Because even though not, from the messages that we've channeled, not everyone has a twin flame. It is very rare. But you can have a divine partner, and the energy is the same. It's very, very similar.
It is very
The connection
similar.
is very, very similar.
Very similar.
If we had a divine partner connection, no, we have a twin flame connection. But the information that we channeled is just
Right.
that. It's basically the same.
Right.
So it doesn't matter.
And each group with its own light worker mission
Exactly.
and life purpose.
Exactly.
Right. So there's like different departments
Yes.
that are working together to elevate the consciousness, right? It's no accident that you are here. There are no accidents. There are no coincidences. Everything is in purpose.
Yeah. And
Everything.
Since you went through this hard lesson, this very
Right.
painful lesson with this karmic
Right.
this karmic catalyst,
Yeah.
then you get the justice card. And the justice card, it is about karma. It is about getting what you deserve. Well, what you deserve is to be with your twin.
Right.
Once you get rid of this, once you get rid of the devil, then the good karma comes in, right?
What's that saying? The devil's in the details. It's the
Yes.
same. The truth, the knowing is in the healing. Same difference. And then you have here, look, success card. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And this means to love you. You love you. This is all a path of unconditional love.
And you have to forgive yourself, and you have to forgive that other person. You have to
Others.
forgive yourself
Yes.
for not having that self-esteem or that self-love or whatever else.
Right.
You have to forgive yourself.
Right.
And you have to forgive the other person.
Right.
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 And,
That's the Christ consciousness.
yeah. As soon
of
as
the
you get rid of
5D.
this,
Yes.
then you get the rewards. You get the rewards. It was a hard
Exactly.
lesson. You've
reward.
gotten through it.
Right.
And now it's just a matter of fine-tuning your vibration, because honestly, this is the hardest part. It's the hardest part. It's the most painful part.
It is in recognizing
It's the most
who
confusing
you're
part.
dealing with.
But this is the journey.
Exactly.
And once you get past that part or that
Right.
point, it's a lot easier after
Then
that.
you're able to figure out who you are and what you are here for. It's like that show. Oh, I love it, and I think we need to continue binge watching it. Is
Lucifer?
Once Upon a Time. Lucifer's good too, but Once Upon a Time.
I like
How
Lucifer.
everyone is
Trying to remember
who they are.
Yeah.
The part that they play in this big story in this town. And and it's about fairy tales. They're all fairy tale characters, and they're needing to find out who they are. So, if you haven't seen it, it's called Once Upon a Time. It's fantastic, and it's like this. It's like this.
It's definitely
this
a journey.
dynamic.
It is a
this journey, this path. Oh, and look at there.
Stay focused
Stay focused.
and listen.
There you are. Listen means to go within.
And
Go within.
Melchizedek,
Mel.
we have the spiritual law of attraction.
Yes.
This is
Yes.
critical
Very.
to manifest your union.
Very.
You're not going to manifest your union without knowing and following the universal law of attraction.
Exactly.
I don't see how it's possible.
It's not.
You're going to manifest something.
Right.
But yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. This
Anyway.
is a very good reading.
It is a good reading.
And
it is to us. I mean, but we see, we see past the emotional pain of this, and we can see forward to this, what's
Right.
going to actually bring you together.
Right.
And it's going to happen.
Right. Bring you into union within yourself first, right? And then with
it's not so hard as it sounds.
your life mate.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, that's the message.
Yes, that's it. And
if we can assist you in any way, if you'd like a session,
yes,
just contact us at our Gmail, twinflamemystique1111@gmail.com, or you can go to our website, twinflamemystique1111.com.
Right.
Please like and subscribe.
Yes.
It really helps us out a lot to grow our channel, because we really want to get our message out to more and more and more people.
More of you.
The people that, that really can benefit from it.
Right. If you're ready to work on yourself, then we are ready to help. And we believe that it takes a village. So we have a soul family of other light workers. So if there is something that, that we see or that we feel is not, of our path, then we can refer you over to someone that, that can help. All right?
All right. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you. Have a blessed evening or day wherever you're at.